Allah Azza wa Jal tells us in the Quran, practice what you preach. أَتَأْمُرُونَ النَّاسَ بِالْبِرِّ وَتَنْسَوْنَ أَنفُسَكُمْ. Are you going to tell people to do good while forgetting yourselves? This neatly fits into how we are to raise the next generation, how we are to raise our children. Right before Allah enjoins us to pray 5 times a day, Allah says, focus on yourselves before you focus on others. Oftentimes, when we have our children, we understand we've made our blunders in our lives. We have become who we are. And because of that, we develop this defeatist mindset. I've made my mistakes. I am who I am. I want my children to be better than me. Nah, that's not how it works. Be the change you want to see in your children. Allah is telling us, if you want there to be effect in your speech, focus on yourselves first. Be the change that you want to see in your children. You want your children to be good Muslims? You don't pray 5 times a day? It's not going to have any effect on them. If you're not praying 5 times a day, how can you expect them to be good Muslims? And if in the society that we live in, with all of the inappropriate actions around us, the sins that are drowning many of us, Allah Azza wa Jal tells us the one solution to save us from these sins. And if we do not grab onto this and do it consistently, we are going to ruin ourselves. Allah says, "Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar." Praying 5 times a day is going to ward off inappropriate actions, is going to ward off sins. If we want to save our children, we have to save ourselves. We have to pray 5 times a day. That is the first step. People sometimes ask, how can I change myself? How can I raise my children to become good Muslims? One simple answer: pray 5 times a day. At least, please, we must all pray 5 times a day. Allah Azza wa Jal, for the sake of our beloved Habib, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, bless us to pray 5 times a day. Bless our children and ourselves to be wonderful Muslims.